Yahweh, Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth, and double honors to your apostles, those of you that are sent out to the different camps and the GMS camps in the different states and stuff, like GMS South Carolina. Double honor to GMS Chicago, double honors to GMS Malcolm, double honors. You know what? Double honors to GMS Detroit. Both GMS Detroit camps downtown there. Shalom to you, brothers. And double honor to GMS San Francisco Bay. Just shalom and double honor to all you brothers that's out there in GMS that's pushing this truth to the best of your ability in sincerity in the main marketplaces and in the streets and in the highways and the byways of the streets and the internet. Shalom to y'all. And shalom to your affiliates out there. In sincerity, you're pushing this truth and you're doing your best in sincerity to making sure that you're on point with the doctrine. And shalom to you Aquims, you women that are learning the truth, you're watching the videos, you're searching and seeking for a righteous male covering that you may come up under and go into the kingdom and obey as your righteous male covering. Shalom. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit. Welcome to today's lesson. I just wanted to make a quick video right quick on Proverbs chapter 19, verse 9. I seen this script on the comment board of GMS South Carolina's '08 a video that he did talking about Tidwell. And that false line ass breakdown that Tidwell gave, that's some bullshit. That was just so, man, he need to be chopped up in a lot of pieces for real. That was just not cool. That was just not cool for real. You know, like a sandwich or something. Just make a sound, for real. That was just not cool. White as snow. Revelation chapter 1 and 13 is not talking about his head and his hairs is thick as wool and white as snow. That's not talking about no snow in Israel. That's such a lame breakdown. I mean, chop that all in pieces. That just, oh man, that was just so horrible. So, but hey, they just trying to wear down the saints. That's all they is. All this rhetoric and bull crap, that we are able to maintain a strong stance against. Okay, because the elect of the Lord shall stand strong as a standard lifted up against the enemy. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. Okay, so listen, we're gonna go on off into this script here. Welcome. I'm your Hebrew Israelite brother Mashaba here in the city of Detroit. We're gonna go straight off into this here. This is Proverbs chapter 19, verse 9, and it reads, and this is what Tidwell is. He's a false witness. He's a false witness, flat out. Preaching that bull crap like that. They stole all our breakdowns, right? And gave a false narrative. You see, so that makes him a false witness. Okay, a false witness shall not be unpunished. No, he's not going to go unpunished. He is going to go punished for that rhetoric and that bull crap that he's pushing out his mouth, and he's pushing a false wine, a false doctrine, and here the people that are mad. The nations are mad. Look, I'm pissed. The people are mad because of the little mess coming out that fool's mouth. Oh, wow. And he that speaketh lies shall perish. Okay? He's going to perish. That fool is going to perish for them lies coming out of his mouth. And people started taking that mess in, and just all lies. It's just all lies, flat out. That's all it is. See, we're going to read some precepts down up into that. Okay? Because here in the Great Millstone, we are on point with the truth. You know what I'm saying? And we make it our business to give nothing but the truth. You understand? Yahweh places it within our mouths what it is for us to say. You see? That's the reason why we say what we say. Okay? Because we know what we're saying is proper and on point. Okay? This is Proverbs chapter 19, verse 5. A false witness shall not be unpunished. No, he shall not be unpunished. You know what I'm saying? And he that speaketh lies shall not escape. No. he shall not escape the wrath of Yahweh, where Yahweh shot. When the time comes, he's going to eat a missile. That fool gonna eat a missile. Plus, he gonna starve along the way. You understand? And he might go inside the house and lean up against the wall and a bug bite his butt. You understand? And so he can swell up. You understand? By the bites of the bug. You understand? I remember back in 2000, was it 14? I think it was either 2004 or 2014. I forget. But one of those little white spiders had bit me on my arm, made my whole arm swell up, my whole hand and arm, my right hand arm had swelled up like a boxing glove. I think it was my right. It might have been right. It might have been my left, but I think it was my right. It swelled up like a boxing glove. All that poison, that one little itty bitty white spider. He put in me. I had to go to St. John's Hospital on the east side, and they did a freelance surgery where I had to do warm towel compressions to get that poison out of my arm. It took for a few weeks, but my arm came down. This fool, when he get bit, it's going to consume him like Ebola. Flat out. This Isaiah chapter 9, verse 15, and it reads, the ancient and honorable he is the head, and the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. You see? We here at GMS, we here at GMS, we're teaching, we're the head because we're teaching the truth, from who? The ancient ones, our apostles and elders, Apostle Dahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, and Apostle Elder Bishop Zachariah. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the truth. You know what I'm saying? So they're the head. You see, but fools like Tidwell, they the tail, because they lies. And the tail can easily be chopped off. Flat out. Can easily be chopped off. He is the tail. Flat out. Verse 19. For the leaders of this people cause them to error. You see? That's why those that listen to Tidwell, they are falling off, they're dropping off in their error. Okay, because they do not receive the truth, they don't get the truth, and they don't push the truth. They push nothing but lies, and falsehood. Therefore, they shall be devoured by their own lies. They that are led of them are destroyed. Flat out. They are the meat for this altar of Babylon, America. They are the bullocks, the fattest, the kidneys of rams. They are all that meat, and as GMS South Carolina 08 on this last the video just recently he looked up the main ingredients of what the human body is made of. And we are made up of so many different elements. Watch, these are elements is what catch fire and burn. And these heathens, these Edomites, and these 2/3 are gonna burn. Or these false doctrines that they started pushing out their mouth, they're gonna be destroyed. Flat out. Verse 17. Therefore, the Lord shall have no joy in their young men. See? No joy whatsoever, because they are not worthy to push the truth. They only pushing lies. They are false prophets, and they shall be destroyed. Neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. You see, their children and their wives. The Lord is not going to have any mercy on them once He slaughter them. You understand? He ain't going to have no mercy on the widows and mercy on their children, because they are to be completely annihilated. You see, flat out, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. You know what I'm saying? On all that. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of thy fathers, so that they do not rise in a generation to build cities. And what you see, because that's what time it is, because they only spread falsehood. Flat out. For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer. And that's what they are. And every mouth speaketh folly. For all these his anger is not turned away. You see, the Lord's anger is not turned away. The eyes of the Lord is piercing down on him. And just like a magnifying glass on an ant, just burning these fools up. Just wait. Just you wait. But his hand is stretched out still. Who? For us elect. When the chariots come to do it both. The chariots come to slaughter and slay and to blast the heathens, the Edomites, and the 2/3 into powder, flat out. And the Lord said, and who should not be beaten unto powder in the presence of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai? You understand? Flat out. And the elect, they're going to be saved. We're going to be saved. The water, ever so much. And this is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 25. I have heard what the prophets said. You see, the Lord heard it. The Lord heard it. And that prophesy lies in my name. You see? In the name of the Lord, they prophesy lies. They're going to be caught up in their doings, and the Lord is going to slaughter them, saying, I have dreamed. And they know they ain't dreamed of a dang thing. I have dreamed, and they ain't dreamed of nothing. Flat out, they gonna be slaughtered. Verse 26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? You see, how long? The Lord said, until the cities are wasted. That's how long. Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart. You see, flat out. And this verse 27. You see, because that's all it is. It's their own heart, their own vaininess that they pushing out. And it's all lies, falsehood. You see, a drunken, they making the people drunken off the false wines that they pushing out. That is all to be destroyed for what they had pushing out. This verse 27. Which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor. You see, Tidwell will be telling all these lies and falsehoods to his neighbors, to all those that will listen to his rhetoric on his videos. He's pushing out falsehood. Therefore, he and they shall be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? But all that mess that they taking in is false wine. It is bitter and it has no taste. And it does not do anything for the elect. As their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal. You see? The time is coming. All these wicked ones are going to be destroyed. You see, verse 28. The prophet that hath a dream, let him let him tell a dream. And he that had my word, let him speak my word faithfully. You see, you got to speak the words of the Lord faithfully, because the Lord, Yahweh Shai, has given each and every man a measure of faith. That way, the Lord automatically knows what measure of work that man is going to produce. And Yahweh said, if any prophet be deceived, it is Yahweh that has deceived that prophet. You understand? Flat out. What is the chaff to the wheat? You see, like you take wheat and you shook it back and forth, and toss it up in the air back and forth, so that way the sheaf can blow away with the wind and leave the wheat. You know what I'm saying? Who's the wheat? We're the wheat. Matthew chapter 13. We are the wheat. You see, we're the wheat. You know, see, flat out says the Lord. This verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire? You see, flat out. Because the word that Yahweh places in our mouth is who? Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. And therefore, we bit forth and bring forth fire out of our mouths to devour the enemy as they